Hello people, happy Sunday. It's Gino here from realeverydayenglish.com. So the title of today's video is the many faces of the English language. Now, I know that I don't mean that literally. English doesn't have a lot of faces, but I like to use these suggestive titles that, maybe cryptic's not the right word, but I'm going to say cryptic. I like to use these cryptic titles that kind of give you a clue as to what the video is going to be. So I'm going to explain some of the main ways that I hear the word face used here in Northern England in my daily goings about when I'm having daily conversations or listening to what people are saying. These are the most common ones that I hear in my daily life. So if you're interested in learning about British English, then this video is definitely for you. So let's do this. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, then you might want to consider subscribing. If you do make the decision to subscribe, then make sure you hit the little bell notification, and that way you'll never miss a free upload. So, most of these examples that I'm going to talk about today are the vocabulary points that I'm going to be discussing today. They are British English, and they are extremely colloquial as well. So these are phrases that you will actually hear people saying to one another when you hear people talking in the street, okay? So obviously the word is face, and I'm not going to bother, well, I've already started to do it actually. Obviously you know that this circle on the front of your head that has all of your facial features in it is called your face, but we use the word in kind of idioms and sayings, in extreme colloquialisms to express certain ideas. So I've got 5 written down here. So the first one is, there's a few different ways you can express this one, okay? So when someone is unhappy, okay, they're not happy, but they want to let everyone else know about it, okay? We will say that they're pulling the face, okay? So if you're walking around and you look in a bad mood, faces like this, and you're slamming things around, then someone might say to you, "What are you pulling your face for?" And it means what are you sulking for? In other words, another one you'll hear is someone saying something like, "Another person has got a right face on," so it means they've got a face on them today, or something like that. Yeah. So let's say you go to work and you see one of your colleagues, and he asks about another colleague who he's not seen yet in today. And you say, "Oh mate, he's got a right face on him today," and it means he's in a bad mood, or he's sulking, pulling his face. The other one you'll hear as well is kind of to tell someone to snap out of this. So if someone is pulling the face, then you can say something like, "Will you straighten your face? Will you straighten your face?" It means, will you stop pulling it? Okay, the next one is to face up to something, or to face something, okay? Now, when you use the word faces and you just need to face it, there's 2 different meanings to that, okay? One is to accept something. So let's say you've played football all of your life, you get a really bad injury and it means that you can't run, but you still keep trying to play football. Then somebody might say something like, "Listen mate, you just need to face it. It's over, you can't play football no more, you need to face it." And it means to confront and accept it, okay? Now, the other way we use it, face up to, and to face something, is to have the courage to confront something, okay? So let's say you're avoiding doing something because you don't want to do it. You need to go and give someone an apology, let's say, because you've done something wrong and you knew you did it wrong. You just have to face up to it and go and do it, and it means you just need to confront your negative feelings towards it and just go and do it, and we use the word face up to express that. This next one's a funny one. I just need a drink of water. This water's been in the freezer actually this morning, so it's got little bits of ice floating around in the water, but can you see the condensation? So that water that you get on the outside, because it's so cold, it's called condensation. Okay, I'm waffling now. So the next one is, what's his face? Now that sounds really funny, and I know, but if you're in particularly Northern England, although they do say it all over England, you will hear this, and basically it's used when you forget someone's name, okay? So if you're talking to someone and you're trying to explain something about somebody else, but you can't remember the name, you'll say, what's his face? So let's say my daughter has gone uptown with one of her friends, okay? And my daughter's mum asks me, where's she gone? I can say, oh, she's gone into town with, what's his face? Because I can't remember his name. Or you'll hear it, what's her face? If it's a female you're talking about. So, oh, she's gone uptown with what's her face. It means you can't remember the name, but you're just stating that statement, okay? Okay, next one is slap in the face, or a bit of a slap in the face. And this is basically when something unfortunate or not very nice happens to someone, okay? So, I don't know, let's say you go out for some food and you've got your wallet with you and it's got lots of money in, and you end up losing your wallet, you leave it in the restaurant and it's gone, okay? Then if someone is telling you that happened, you could say, mate, that's a bit of a slap in the face, that. And it just means that it's something unfortunate, something not very nice that's happened to you. This next one is extremely common, and it's used almost every time someone falls over, but it's to fall flat on your face, or if we're going to get technical about it, to fall flat on one's face. If you're going to say it in received pronunciation. But yeah, so to fall flat on your face basically means to fall over, face first. If you were running along and then you fall, you could say something, oh mate, I was running this morning, I tripped over, I fell flat on my face in front of everybody. And it just means you fell over, basically. It's a way of exaggerating, not exaggerating, but emphasising that you fell over in a dramatic fashion. That is it for this week's video, people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to share it far and wide with all your English learning friends. As I say every week, or every time I release a video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.